So the PC beta for Black Ops 4 has been live from Friday through Sunday, and you best believe that I wanted to get a review out on it. And before I get through with this review, I just want to say, in the past like 3 or 4 years, I have not had this much fun in a Call of Duty beta since then. Usually Call of Duty betas are like, it's fun, I'm enjoying it. No, this was probably the most fun I've had playing Call of Duty in a very, very long time. Now, like we always do in these reviews, I'm going to split up the pros and the cons to this game, and at the end I'm going to pretty much put together all the information I was able to gather up for this game and to make a decision whether this game is worth it or not and give it a ranking. We are going to start off with the pros that I listed for the game, and the first pro that I came across this game, which is probably the thing that makes this game the most fun to play, is the new 150 health system. I'm hearing so many people complain about the 150 health in this game, and the only response that I have to you is to get good. I'm so sick and tired of the COD community complaining about how the game is the same every single year. And when they actually put in effort to change it, like this is probably the most effort they've ever put in to changing the formula of COD. They never change much besides the boost jumpers, but the health is a huge game changer in this game. And when they do finally decide to change up the game and put new features in it, the Call of Duty community just bitches. It's like they want something new, but when something new is added, they complain about it. Me personally, I love the 150 health system. It's a great addition to Call of Duty, and honestly, I hope it's put into any other Call of Duty title that comes after this one as well. It's amazing, and it takes all the bullcrap deaths that everybody complains about, all the random kills and random bull that happens because you die so quickly in other Call of Duty games. It completely wipes that clean and allows you to have fair gunfights. And Call of Duty plus fair gunfights is a really great combo, and I can't complain about it. I think 150 health is perfect. It should be put in all the other games afterwards. It should just stay for good. The next pro that I came across in this game was the health regen system, and if you look at the bottom of the screen, you'll see under the X icon a medical symbol, and in this game you must manually revive yourself and give yourself health instead of it automatically doing it like in the past COD titles. It just adds an extra layer of strategic gameplay for this title, which Call of Duty desperately needs at this point. And on top of that, I personally believe it allows players to play a lot more aggressive, because when you get shot, you don't have to worry about your health having to regen after a certain amount of time. You can instantly get it right back whenever you want, because the health regen pretty much regens pretty quickly. I, once again, just like the 150 health, think that this feature should be put in the future COD titles as well. And I mean, I could see it in pretty much any Battlefield. I mean, let's think of a modern day type Call of Duty game. How would they do it in that? I mean, I could just see them pretty much carrying bandages, and instead of the injection of the stim, you can pretty much just wrap the bandage around your arm or something, just anything to indicate that you're healing yourself. It would work, and it would look pretty cool as well. The next pro I came across was the new recoil system in this game, and it is so much better than previous Call of Duty games. I mean, if I'm going to use World War II as an example, where your gun just basically flops in any random direction, and it's very hard to learn it, compared to this game where each gun feels pretty much different and unique in their own special way. If you were to main the KN, you would understand the KN's pattern and how to use it better the more you play with it. Same with any other weapon. They all have their own specific recoil patterns, which is the same recoil pattern every single time you shoot it. So it's easy to understand, easy to remember, and you can become a beast with every weapon if you can learn the patterns for them. The next pro that I came across for this game was how smooth it actually played. And that's not really a surprise for another Black Ops title. I mean, all the Black Ops games run pretty smoothly, but I mean, that just should be recognized because all Call of Duty games should be running this smooth. I don't know why other titles decide to make it clunkier for some specific reason. They should all run exactly like this, smooth. I should be able to get into a gunfight, reload, slide, get to cover, all of this stuff in the same sequence very smoothly without having to stutter, cut over something, or just have trouble even getting the sequence to work correctly. So leave it to Treyarch to make more smooth Call of Duty titles. Hopefully Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer can take some notes and get it in their games as well. Next up is the maps, and in Call of Duty it is always at least that one map that everybody will despise. So far in the beta, is not really a map that I will be so down to play. I can pretty much enjoy them all. Even though some I favor over others, I still enjoy them all pretty much the same. Unlike World War II, where pretty much every single map was complete garbage, at least in this game I can play them and enjoy them all without having to complain about a map taking over all the fun. And the last pro that I came across for this game is the Specialist. Now, I wasn't too big of a Specialist fan in BO3. I honestly wanted them out of the game completely, and I was kind of pissed off when I found out that in BO4 they were just bringing them back. But they feel a lot more balanced in this game, and they are a lot more fun. Unlike in BO3 where they just had one special ability which was insanely overpowered, this game they have their special ability but they also have a side ability as well which will load up more frequently. Some of them have spawn beacons, some have barbed wire, some can drop you ammo. There's all types of different things that you can use, but they are a lot of fun and they spice up the game just a bit more in this, in my opinion. And on top of that, you just can't spam a million of the same things, like 5 Reapers with their miniguns coming out at the same time to destroy a whole team. You're limited to 2 max of the same one, and the rest have to be something different. So it adds a little bit more team play into the actual match itself. Now it is time to transfer over to the cons of the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, it was very, very complicated to come up with a list of cons for Black Ops 4, because this game was so much fun for me. But I did come up with a list of cons, so I'm going to read them off, go through them, and it might destroy a few of your guys' points of getting this game, but it's worth telling. So the first con that I came up with in this was obviously the snipers. Treyarch, do not make the same mistake as Sledgehammer. Change the snipers now. I mean right now. Sledgehammer allowed the snipers to stay the same from the beta to the actual game, and it is just a bloop fest all over the battlefield. This game is 10 times worse. The snipers are broken, and they are nuts. It is insanely easy to quickscope, insanely easy to snipe, and if you put a blue dot scope on your sniper, it's no point. You might as well just quit the match. If you get a team full of snipers that use that blue dot, it's over. They're going to win that shit. So please, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm begging you to please change these snipers. No OP snipers in this game, especially a game that takes 150 health to kill someone. It's not easy for some machine gun players and assault rifle players to kill anybody. And in order to make this work, it's not going to be easy for snipers to kill people as well. If it's going to take me so many shots to take someone down because they have 150 health, and a sniper can bloop me in one shot with me having 150 health, I don't even want to play it anymore. That's ridiculous. Nerf them now. The second con that I came up for Black Ops 4 was how they copied multiple games. Like the loading screens, they copied from Gears of War. The specialist screens, they copied from Rainbow Six and Overwatch. And I mean, these aren't really big deals. It's not really anything game-changing. I just wish they were a little bit more creative in their own personal way of making their game. So it's more like Call of Duty instead of playing like Overwatch and Gears of War and Rainbow Six. All these different games combined into a Call of Duty scenery. It doesn't play like those games, don't get me wrong. If you're playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4, you're not going to be playing an Overwatch match. It's just certain tiny things that are in those games are coming over into Call of Duty as well. Nothing game breaking, I just wish they were a little bit more original for their game. Next on the list is the god awful armor. I don't even know what went through their minds when they decided to put armor in this game. Like I said, I love the 150 health. I hope they keep it and I hope they put it in future games. But why put anything over 150 health? That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't even want to think about it. I don't even need to explain why it's stupid. They should just already know in their heads. They should just click that. That is probably the most stupid idea they have ever come up in Call of Duty history, to put body armor on top of 150 health. It takes way too long to shred people down, and also when you play Call of Duty you get into a rhythm. You learn how many shots to take down people, you learn the ranges of the shots to take down people, and when armor's added it just puts that extra step of having to learn more stuff for this game. It's just literally not needed. Take the body armor out. just completely, or just make it one shot and your body armor is gone. Anything, just no more than one shot for that body armor to last is all I'm asking, and I will probably enjoy it. But as of now, the body armor is so awful, extremely game breaking, and I do not enjoy it whatsoever. And the last con that I came up for this beta was the instant red dots that come up on your mini-map. If you're nearby anybody and you're looking on my map right now, how it's like that almost whitish gray tint to the surrounding area of where I'm at on the map, red dots will come up on there if it's people around you. So if you're planning a flank or you're trying to get behind people and you go into the vicinity of their grayed out area, they will see you on the map and they can turn on you. It's not really that fun in my opinion, and when I go for flanks and I go to attack people, I just want my red dot to come up when I shoot an unsilenced weapon or a UAV. That's enough. I don't need it coming up just for no apparent reason whatsoever. I don't even know, is there even a logic behind that? Do we have like automatic like sensor suits that allow them to know? I don't even know how to even explain why that works that way, or any futuristic term to why it works that way, but it's just not good, and I hope they take that out of the game before the game actually releases. Other than that, that's about it, guys, and that probably sums up this review. If I had to rate the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 beta, it would easily, and I mean easily, get an 8 out of 10. I had an absolute blast. The game ran fine, very smooth, and it was insanely exciting. I didn't even get pissed at this game once. And for me, a hardcore Call of Duty fan, I get pissed at Call of Duty 24/7. And I think it's mainly because of the 150 health. It really does cancel out all of the bullcrap deaths and all of the random scenarios where you're like, how did that happen? I put in that amount of shots to you. How did you wipe me clean? It's a lot more fair, and it involves a lot more skill. That sums it up right there. 8 out of 10. Highly recommended to anybody. Great game. Stay tuned on the channel. Near September, I believe the Blackout game mode will come out for beta, which is pretty much the Battle Royale game mode for Call of Duty, which I will be playing. I will have my first initial thoughts on it, and I will have another review out for that beta as well if you want to be interested in any of that. And as always, leave a like if you enjoyed the content, subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more, and definitely hit that bell notification button. It'll help you be notified on all my recent videos as well. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.